Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Anime Church. I didn't put this in the list of topics we were going to talk about because I'm not linking to it. But yeah, somewhere in the lineup, we're going to talk a little bit about Velma. Neither of us have seen it, but we are going to talk about that travesty and how it managed to do the impossible. It kind of unanimously put everybody in the spotlight of like, you know what? Maybe we don't all hate She-Hulk. You know, it's kind of funny how everybody kind of looked at She-Hulk and we're like, yeah, maybe it's not quite the dumpster fire we all thought it was. Because when we look over at Velma, we're like, okay, that's a dumpster fire. This may have been a train wreck, but even train wrecks have explosions. So there's something pretty to look at with train wrecks. Like, at least with train wrecks, you know something, like, it's terrible, but you can't look away. You know, it's gonna be horrible, but goddamn, watch this. You know? So, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that She-Hulk didn't have its flaws. It absolutely did, and the writing at points was atrocious. But it had its good points. Anytime that Daredevil was on screen, that first episode of She-Hulk was phenomenal. There were some really, like, legit good moments within the writing in She-Hulk. Tatiana Maslany was not a bad casting choice for She-Hulk at all. It had its high moments. Were they enough to make up for everything else? I don't think so. But also, I'm not one of those people that says that Phase 4 was trash. Everybody that sits there and says that Phase 4 of Marvel was trash, get a fucking life. All right? Shut the fuck up. Black Panther Wakanda Forever, was it as good as the first one? No. Doesn't mean it was terrible. Doctor Strange, the second Doctor Strange, was actually really good. I liked it. I actually kind of liked it more than the first one. Dude, the first Doctor Strange wasn't amazing either. Y'all need to calm the hell down with that shit. They were both good. And I like the Multiverse of Madness far more than I like the first one. I'm going to be that guy. Secondly, guys, y'all can't sit here and say that the entire Phase 4 lineup was trash when you have shit like WandaVision and Loki. Oh, and let's not forget Spider-Man No Way Home. And what kicked off? Phase 3 ended with the second Spider-Man movie. I'm sorry. I thought the second Spider-Man movie kicked off Phase 4. No, it didn't. Phase 4 started with Black Widow, which it was good, but it had its moments. It wasn't bad. It just, compared to, here's the thing. Everybody is comparing everything to Endgame now. And that's the problem.
Yeah. Endgame and all, but not everything after it needs to be on that same level.
And the reason we're talking about Marvel is because we have Marvel stuff in the show to break down. We've got
Yes, we do.
Trailers galore. Now, we talked about this on, I think, last week's show. We did talk a little bit about Forspoken, because we were talking a little bit about Square Enix stuff. So we do have a cinematic trailer that dropped for Forspoken. There's a lot of trailers that dropped. We've got two things of Marvel news. If you did not see, first off, how dare you? Hi, Toby. Come here, buddy. Come here. Guys, he's not starving. He's just greedy. So come here. You farty little bastard. I just took you out for a walk and you pooped. Why are you still so full of nasty fumes? All right. So if you would like to feed this greedy asshole, you can do that. Yep. All right, hop down. Oh no, you unplugged my headphones, you meanie. With your little toesy woesies. He unplugged my headphones. Do you have D&D after this?
I do not. Not today.
Are you busy today?
Nope.
May have some Destiny stuff we can do.
Destiny or Arceology?
No, Destiny.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so these little tiny things right here can be fed to a puppers. Come get. There you go. And he will jump up for them. And then he will go lie down and eat them. Clearly we have a whole bunch. So if you would like to feed the greed, there you go. Just let us know. It's one of those wait for review games. Yeah, in a way. I'm liking what I'm seeing, but at the same time, I have thoughts that we'll get into when we get to that subject, just based on that. And Moon and I will be gaming. Moon and I will be gaming on my channel later. And I'll update you guys about that because I changed some stuff about my Twitch channel. It's not like Zoinks Gaming anymore. I changed my name.
Roberts?
Yeah, I changed it to Richie Roberts 16.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So, that having been said, end of an era. Please, still the same channel. It's just the name has changed. That's all. Because I'm not doing content.
Not be tied down by Shaggy, man.
I'm not doing content as Shaggy, so it made no sense to keep the channel named that, you know? I'm doing full-time content streaming, and I haven't done Shaggy in forever, so it just made no sense to do that. All right. Let's get on to today's topics. Let's properly get into today's topics. Man, we've got a lot. Let's start off. Okay, so before we jump into that, I do need to update everybody on what's been happening over this week in case you've been hiding under a rock. Here's what happened. Log Horizon Abridged subtitling has finished. I feed you one treat and you stare at me. Yeah. See, this is the face of greed. More. Just fed you treat. Want more treat.
Yeah.
But that's how you get fat. What's fat?
Fat's He's trying to turn into the pot of greed.
Fat's what happens when you eat too much. Fat sounds awesome. Let's get fat. Yeah, I'm trying to turn into the pot of greed. All right, so subtitling has more or less finished on Log Horizon Abridged. All that I have left is 10.5, and if I want to do like the small special snippets, I don't think I'm going to do the small special snippets. They don't really need them, I don't think. Yeah. I'm going to be working on shorts, helping with the Log Horizon shorts, and then I'll get to work on the slime shorts later. Oh, God, that's right. Tomorrow's my birthday.
Happy birthday!
You're a day early, you ass.
I don't care. Time is meaningless to me right now. I now work from 8 p. 6:30 a.m.
You what?
Yeah, my schedule got changed. I work from 8 p.m. to 6:30 a.m. now. Time is fucking meaningless.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of why I got in, like, almost right at 3. Or
wow.
Well, 3 for me, 2 for you. Either way.
Oh, wow.
I'll still be able to do everything. I just might be more sleepy on Sundays.
More sleepy on Sundays. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
That's about it.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. Good to know. So you're now working third shift instead of second shift, I guess.
Kinda? Yeah, that'd be a good way to put it.
Yeah, you're working third shift instead of second shift. Kind of where you're at. Oh, shut up, Toby.
Basically.
You're a dog.
I am looking for other job options, but I need to either make more money on the side with those options, or I need to have a different way of making money.
Just factory work at a different location.
Maybe. I'm also looking into bank tellering. Because I like money, and I like counting. I like numbers.
You want to work a job that has more normal hours.
Kinda. It would be nice.
Yeah. All right. Well, there you go, guys. All right, so episodes 1 through 12 have fully been subtitled. That includes the Christmas episode. And let me tell you, 12 was an absolute bitch. It took 4 days for me to get 12 done. That's because I prioritized my mental health over everything, because I was like, I am not going to sit here and just edit subs. And I knew that working on episode 12 was not something anybody needed to see, because working on episode 12 was going to be an annoying task, and it wasn't going to be one of those things I should edit with other people around, because it was just going to be like, it was going to be a beast. So I didn't do it in the presence of patrons. But once again, if you're watching this live, or if you're watching it later and you would like to become a patron, or if you already are a patron, I will be working on these in the afternoons here in the US. I will be going on to the patron-only voice chat on our Discord. So make sure to come over there and hang out with me as I work on these subs. I will be screen sharing. That's the word. Live screen sharing as I am working on them, and you can come talk with me. I'll share little anecdotes, jokes, stuff like that. And I'll be working on slime next. So there we go. Yeah. I just got to finish up. I just got to finish up 10.5, and then I'll work on slime. And I do have some ideas about how things are going about. We do have goals for the channel moving forward for 2023. We do have 3 goals for the channel. I don't know if we're keeping that internal or external, but I think one of the goals we could probably talk about externally, because it has to do with like trying to get a certain amount of subs, but I don't think we're gonna talk about that just yet. So it's a thing that maybe we'll keep to ourselves for now, but it's overall about channel growth and stuff like that, and trying to get the channel back up. But guys, keep checking out those shorts, keep pumping the views in there, because that's actually leading to channel growth. We got a bunch of new subscribers to the channel because of that. We got a bunch of new views on the stuff, and keep coming back and checking out the videos, the subtitling, and you guys rewatching the videos because of the subs. That's really helping. So guys, thank you for that. Also, thank you to all of the new reaction channels that are popping out reactions to our content. Really, really appreciate that. For any of you that are, I doubt any of you are watching these, but just know that shout outs, I'm going to start doing shout outs to the, yeah, fuck it. I'm just going to go onto PhatDog right now and just do shout outs so people drop tags for them real quick. So shout outs to TC3, Director Nasty, what is it, WRC or WRZ, I think. Yeah, WRZ 100. Jesus Christ, man. That dude is crazy. He's been dropping like reactions to us left and right. By the way, Director Nasty, like recently I saw his, I jumped onto his Patreon because he's had these up for over a year, but he's been battling like copyright stuff. Like he uploaded episode 6 and he got a copyright strike for episode 6 from NHK, which we never got for any of our bridge stuff. So that's weird.
It is weird.
But like on the back burner for that, he got he's had all the way up to episode 8 so far of LHA, and like it's all the side stuff too. He's reacted to all the like the mini episodes and stuff, and I'm like, holy crap. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, really great. So yeah, if you want to check out those, become a patron. Honestly, if you want to support their stuff and they've reacted to stuff further on, hit them up, join their Patreons too. But of course, help us out, become a patron of ours. We kind of need the help.
Oh, also, speaking of reactions, I'm going to be going to trying to upload my reactions to anime weekly starting tomorrow. So there's that. So patrons, look if you've been watching.
You're kind of roboting a little, buddy.
Fuck. Hold on.
I don't know if it's the connection or what that's going on.
I can only assume it's the connection.
Yeah, I think it's like the connection in like the Discord. I think it's the connection. I don't think it's your mic, dude. I think it's the Like there's a lag issue.
Oh yeah, it's like no bars.
The moon
Let
is
me
fake.
check something.
Okay, yeah.
My ass.
I heard the my ass loud and clear. That's the funny part. I've also been considering doing watch-alongs because I've seen
Yay!
people
That'd be fun.
do watch-alongs on Twitch. They just don't get archived to Twitch. They don't do they immediately take them down. They don't let them be archived. I'll have to talk to some people about that. It would be watch-alongs. They don't get archived to Patreon. They don't get archived anywhere. Like normally with reactions and reaction channels, what they do is they archive them to their Patreon. We wouldn't do that. Like we'd just be like, this is a watch-along. This is the only time you get it. Done. Like it's on Twitch. If you don't make it here, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. How do I sound now?
Much better.
Okay. What all were you able to understand?
Okay. Say what you were trying to say before.
Basically, for the reactions, my own reactions will be going back up on Patreons. I'm gonna try to do it weekly again, and I will do it as Richie says. I'm just gonna cut small bits, just the bits that I need to cut, and then it's just gonna go up raw, just to make it faster because I really want to get into Konosuba. I'm tired of waiting. So yeah, I might even try to like batch upload a couple if I get through them quick enough.
Dude, here's the other thing. Once you get through Konosuba, we can and we get you into Log Horizon. I would love after you've gone through and watched season 1 of Log Horizon, we sit back down after you've watched season 1 of Log Horizon. We sit you back down.
Yeah.
And rewatch. We do a live sit down and rewatch on Twitch of Log Horizon Abridged 1 through 11 because that covers all of season 1. And then if you've watched season 2, technically all you need to do, I mean, you don't have to watch all of season 2. You need to watch like I think about half of season 2. The first half of season 2 is kind of what we cover, and then you'll be like, okay, I know what you guys technically covered in episode 12, and then like, how far off the rails did you go? And then when you see how far off the rails we went for episode 12, you're like, God damn, okay, you kind of like lightly covered the story, yeah, and then but you did not cover the story at all, yeah, like we went off the rails, and funny enough, that's where we got the most complaints. They were like, what? We had so many people shit on us for how much we were like, oh, so you're just a glorified fandom. And the moment we went away from the story, oh my God, people bitched. I was like, all right, yeah, that's right. Like, we tried to do, we went original with our ending and said, fuck you to the story. And then everybody bitched at us. How dare we try and do our own thing?
Ooh.
Oh no. So yeah, that's kind of so the moment we try and do our own ending, everybody goes, everybody loses their minds. I love that. That was probably my favorite. That was probably my favorite thing of like Jai Michael White, one of the actors on the Dark Knight. He was doing an interview. I saw recently an interview that he did, and he was he was the guy that played Spawn in the live action Spawn movie that came out,
right?
I guess semi-recently, a couple of years back. But he was in The Dark Knight. He was one of the gangsters. He was the one that put a price on the Joker's head, and the Joker did the whole speech of putting the knife in his mouth and everything. Did that whole speech, and he was like, "Why so serious?" You know, that guy. Yeah. He was talking about like his day on set when they were doing that big conference table thing with all of them, and Heath was in the makeup and everything and on set, and they had like a full day of shooting and everything, and they did lunch. Well, that whole day that they did that, all the cameras were on them. None of them were on Heath. Heath got in the makeup and everything specifically for them, and he was trying on different voice modulations and stuff for them and everything. And like when they said cut, Heath would go right back into his normal voice and start talking to them. And he dropped the persona, and went right to talking about them and was like, hey, was this, like, was just talking to them. They were cracking jokes. It was the most relaxed set. And he was like, dude, I don't know where this whole thing came from of people saying that he died because the Joker persona. I think people were trying to force that on him or whatever. And they were like, no, dude, he had a ball with that role. He loved it. He was having the most fun. And I'm like, yes, thank you. Someone finally says it. No, he didn't like have this depressive episode because of the fucking Joker. Y'all need to calm the hell down. He was already well into making another movie. The Dark Knight was done and over and had been filmed for over a year before like he passed. That was in the rear view, long in the rear view. Come on. All right. They want the same thing they've seen over and over again, right? Yeah. Well, it depends on how far away. Futurama. Yeah, that's true. That's a quote. That's a good quote. Well, yes, they want the same thing over and over, but slightly different. All right. Anyway. All right. So getting into the actual news, because it's been about 30 minutes. We should probably do that now.
I guess.
Maybe. All right. So first bit of news, now that I've covered all the Fat Dog stuff. Whee! So yeah. The Slime movie sells over 1 million tickets. Holy cow. The official website for That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, Scarlet Bond, on Tuesday, or announced on Tuesday, that the film has sold more than 1 million tickets for more than 1.33 billion yen, or about 10.6 million US dollars. Not too bad for an anime, honestly. The film opened in Japan on November 25th and ranked at number 2 and sold 225,000 tickets for 297 million yen in its opening weekend. It sold 313,000 tickets for 416 million yen in its first 3 days. So about $3.19 million. So for those wondering, Fuse, the original author of the light novel series, drafted the film's brand new original story, which is something that actually gives me a little bit of hope. If the creator of the original, if you got the author of the actual series to sit down and pen the draft for the movie, all right, yeah, I'm down. I'm willing to give this a watch when it shows up on Crunchyroll, because God knows it's not coming into the theaters near me. I don't live anywhere near. I live in. It ain't coming near me, man. Like, come on.
There might be one showing in Atlanta, and if I'm lucky, maybe one theater in Athens, but I don't know which ones.
Yeah, dude. Even like by the time I move to like a town that might have a theater near, like a proper city, even that city is not going to carry it. I'd have to go all the way to Nashville if Nashville gets it. If you'd have a better shot in Atlanta, because that's a big city. Like that's
huge city.
That's like internationally well known. I mean, Nashville is like semi-internationally well known, but it's mostly just for like
country stuff.
So yeah, Crunchyroll will screen the film in all major global territories, excluding Asia, in early 2023. The film's rollout overseas started in December and will eventually include the US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Canada, France, Germany, South Korea, Taiwan, Hong Kong, South and Central America. So yeah, eventually it'll come to Crunchyroll. So we will get to watch it streaming at some point.
Who knows?
Yep.
Could be a big old watch party.
Could be. We'll have to figure out where no theater near me has even a chance of showing Scarlet Bond. Yeah, same. Dude, I'm still mad at myself because I need to like go watch Avatar 2. It's close to making 2 billion, and I still don't know anybody that's seen it.
Same.
Yeah, and I'm like,
no, wait, that's a lie. I know 3 people who've seen it.
I have, I've heard nothing but good things. I just haven't seen it. Like,
I'm honestly not all that interested in it. Just the first one was fun. The second one's probably going to be fun as well, but
I will probably wait until it's streaming.
Same.
Yeah. Because, like, well, here's the thing. I know it needs to make at least, from what James Cameron said, it needs to make 2 billion just to break even. And I'm like, hope you get there, buddy. Hope you get there. Just hope you don't knock The Force Awakens out of contention, because you don't need 3 films in the top 5, buddy. You don't.
That's not fair.
Like, yeah, you've already got Avatar 1 and Titanic. You don't need number 3. Though it would be funny if you did, because I mean, at the end of the day, that still means that the top 5 are all Disney films. Yeah, because they're all Disney properties now. Yeah. It's so funny to me. I mean, well, okay, I don't remember what the exact top 5 are. It's The Force Awakens and something else, and if they knock, I think one of them is a non-Disney property, and if they knock one of them out of contention, then all of them become Disney properties. Because it's like Marvel and Avatar, and then because it's Infinity War, Endgame, and then it would be Avatar, Avatar 2, and Titanic, which are now all owned by Disney. It would be hilarious.
Money.
Yeah. So, kind of funny. So, there we go. A few people know. A few people you know have watched Way of Water. You've only heard bad things? Oh, wow. I've heard amazing things about the special effects and stuff, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Which is weird because, like, it keeps making a shit ton of money. Like, it's only, here's the thing. The entire budget of Black Adam is what is separating this thing. Like, the amount of money, not the budget of Black Adam, the amount of money that Black Adam made over its entire lifetime in theaters is all that is separating this thing from making it to 2 billion. That's all that's left. The only thing that good that I heard about Black Adam is that Superman was at the end, but now that Cavill's out, I don't even care.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I honestly just want to see The Rock in a more serious role.
I got my eye. Oh my God.
What's up?
Oh my God. Okay. You know the Megan or whatever, the new scary movie thing that's coming out?
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So and you remember the substitute teacher skit from Key and Peele?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Calvin just sent me a tweet that has that in there, and he's going, "I got my eye on you, Mithrigan." Oh my God. Oh, it's beautiful. Mithrigan. I'm like, oh man.
That's great.
Oh, that's so
man.
good. That's so good. All right. On to convention news. And this one was kind of, I don't know too much about how this is going, so we're all going to be learning a little bit about this together. Anime Expo discontinues premier fan badges. So, yeah, the staff of Anime Expo revealed on Monday that it has discontinued its Premier Fan Badge system. The Premier Fan Badge granted the following benefits to customers at last year's Anime Expo 4-day access badge mailing with exclusive lanyard, swag bag, designated hotel booking block, exclusive ticketing pre-sale purchase period, and advanced reservation for select events. Priority entry access to convention center and early access to exhibit hall, fan lounge access, and discount on official Anime Expo merchandise. The badge had a cost of $549. Registration begins on January 24th. the most expensive badge for 4-day access to the convention will cost $145. Badges will also be available per day as well as for children. The event will return to Los Angeles on July 4th or 1st through the 4th, 2023. And Anime Expo okay, but this doesn't say anything about. Okay, so they ended this badge that gave like crazy awesome perks and was like super effing expensive. Why? This
Probably
is just
because
a blanket.
no one bought it.
This is just a blanket statement. No, you know people bought this is an industry convention.
True.
And there are people. Anime Expo is like the biggest anime convention. It is all right. There are Comic Cons and then there's San Diego Comic Con. That's the one that everybody talks about. There's San Diego Comic Con, there's New York Comic Con, and then there's all the other Comic Cons, you know?
Yeah.
Nobody talks about the other ones. Everybody talks about those two. Anime Expo is like the big anime convention. I've been to Anime Expo. It's been over 10. Yeah, it's been over 10 years since I was at Anime Expo. I think it was 2012 I went to Anime Expo. It was crazy, but it was also Nyanta's Nibbles. Here comes the pod train. Choo choo. Thank you for that, by the way. Whoever subscribed, thank you. I also did not realize it was all the way at the bottom, so I could not see who it was that subscribed. So I need to fucking figure that out. Oh, man. Okay, so I need to get the Fat Dog alerts. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, I need to move those Fat Dog alerts over. So, yeah. You want to do a little bit of digging and find out about that? Can you Google this and find out what's going on real quick for me? Because
Google
I need
the Anime Expo thing.
Yeah, the Anime Expo thing. Because I need to find out what's going on with these. Oh, that's the Twitch. That's the Twitch stuff. I need to get the Fat Dog stuff or the YouTube stuff. Okay, that's what's going on. Twitch alerts. Okay, there's the alerts. Okay, so that was to Twitch. I need to switch this over. Okay, PDS logo. There we go. Wait. Isn't there already one for YouTube? Yeah, there's already one for YouTube. Okay, cool. Okay, there's already one for YouTube. I don't need that. All right, so. Yeah, dude. And okay, so the alerts are going to go. Okay, so there we are with that. And then. Why are they all the way down there? Jesus. Okay, turn that off. Man. Okay. I don't know why they were all the way down there.
This one article on Otaku's magazine, it just says Anime Expo did not explain why they decided to do away with it.
Wow. They just did.
They just said, fuck it. And
wow.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if there are any others.
Makes no sense to me why they would try to do that.
How old is this? Yeah, that's a post from 2022, so that don't help.
Huh. Okay. Well, yeah. Doesn't really help much. People I know who have watched. The story is bad. I'm sure it looks phenomenal though. Praise Lord Reamer and Menu and whatever. Bye. Okay. Later, are we? Yui. Yui?
You forgot to praise Arceus, damn it.
Oh, well. Hi, I'm Richie Roberts, your Minister of Science and Technology.
Hi, I'm Moonlight Sparks, your Minister of Arceology. Praise Arceus.
Just look, Scarlet Bonds is showing in the theater rear of you for only one weekend, and according to seat reservation, no one has bought any of the tickets. I might be the only otaku in your area. Praise Arceus too.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's not going to do all that great in the U.S. because it is what it is. Anime is not quite the cultural phenomenon in the U.S. as it is in Japan. It depends on what city you're in, too. That has a lot to do with it. Also, Slime isn't, Dragon Ball Z or My Hero Academia. That's another thing that's different. It's going to do a lot better on Crunchyroll. Once it's on Crunchyroll, the views are going to, that's going to be where it goes. Slime gets a lot more traction on the internet. All right, so yeah, it sucks that we can't do any digging on what the heck is going on with Anime Expo then. They're just like, hey, we canceled it. I thought there'd be more. All right.
Yeah, I'm still doing some digging, but so far all I've got is that one that said, never said.
Well, let's move on to our next one. Marvel.
Hey, Fenris.
Hey, Fenris. Marvel has just broken some awards records here, and this actually is good for them going into the Oscars next month.
Okay. Hold on. I have a statement that's officially put out by Anime Expo. It still doesn't give much of an explanation. It just says, "Dear valued Anime Expo attendees, we sincerely appreciate your patronage as premier fans of Anime Expo. As of January 9th, 2023, and after much consideration, the Premier Fan Badge has been discontinued. For Anime Expo 2023, we are preparing tons of content and an exciting light-up, and are confident that you will still have an experience to remember. Our 4-day and 1-day badge sales for Anime Expo 2023 will be available starting January 24th, 2023. We look forward to seeing you in July. Sincerely, Anime Expo."
No, you might be right. You might be right.
No explanation.
It does sound like maybe they didn't have anybody that was willing to shell out the crazy amount of money for those premiere passes.
Like out of however many
$549.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, five
out of all the attendees, like possibly maybe 5% would end up being that, which is still a decent amount of money, but like you're just taking up space that you could have for others.
Yeah.
So
or maybe it was such a controversial thing because they were like, maybe regular con attendees were like, there was such an uproar about it. I thought maybe it could have been like a very controversial thing and it caused a lot of shit. I don't know. I'd have to ask somebody who was a
also
Anime Expo
it just sounds very
attendee,
pay to win.
Well, that's the thing. I knew people who used to go to Anime Expo, but I don't think they go anymore. I think they all just switched over to Anime Los Angeles, ALA. They're like, fuck AX. Because it went so corporate, a lot of the con attendees who used to go are like, no, screw that place.
Right.
And on another hand, I mean, the swag bags, how much extras did they have that just sat around collected dust that they weren't able to get any type of money back for? Then you got the
how much of a
loss?
How much of a loss did they take? Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on. So Marvel, funny enough, it seems that Black Panther seems to be like the show that Marvel really needs for award season. Because Black Panther has done it again for Disney when it comes to the awards circuit. Only this time it's not for just like special effects and stuff. This time it was for like legitimate performance-based stuff. Like they're cracking into real acting territory here. So this is like, so many people thought that Robert Downey Jr. should have gotten at least an Oscar nod for Endgame for his performance in that. And I can understand where they're coming from, but there was, at the time, there was no way the Academy was going to do that.
No.
Yeah. But Angela Bassett may be able to crack that because it's a good sign going into the Oscars. If you don't know, the Golden Globes happened just recently. And one of the things is that Angela Bassett was a nominee for the Golden Globes for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Wakanda Forever. And she actually took home the win for Best Supporting Actress for her performance as Queen Ramonda, I believe. Yeah, Queen Ramonda. And guys, if you saw that movie, oh my God, she nailed it. Like, she was amazing in that role. And I don't know if Wakanda Forever is out on Disney Plus yet, but it will be shortly if it isn't yet. It will be soon. It will be very, very soon, and I highly suggest you watch it. It is a good movie. Don't get me wrong. It did not make what the first Black Panther made, and it wasn't as good as the first Black Panther, and it wasn't, and guys, I wasn't expecting it to be, because number one, you didn't have Black Panther in it. Okay? First off, you're not having your title character isn't in it. And secondly, you didn't have Chadwick Boseman to carry it. And that hurts. That hurts. But it doesn't make it a bad film. And by no way, shape, or form was this a bad movie. If anything, I think Ryan Coogler did a spectacular job of understanding and doing a breakdown of grief. I think that's what this movie was about. It was an introspective on grief. Now, you may not have liked what some of these characters did or were going through in their journey, but that's kind of the point. You're dealing with a lot of grieving characters. And how are and like the varied reactions to their grieving process, how everybody's dealing with their grief differently. And yeah, you may not like where that journey goes with those individual people, but I guarantee it is a very interesting and introspective type of movie. And Angela Bassett, whoo, she carries that regal nature on her shoulders. And if you have not checked out her award speech, absolutely check it out. This is not the first time she's won an award. She's done it in the 90s for oh God, I can't remember what the award was for. I was a child back then. Don't hate on me. I wasn't even aware of the Oscars back then, or award shows in general. People dressing up in fancy suits. Didn't care. Anyway. But yeah, this is actually a good thing going into the Oscars, because typically, and this is the Hollywood Foreign Press, by the way. So they not only nominated her, but they chose her as their winner. And that's usually a good thing going into the Oscars. So this makes her a very strong contender, for her going into the Oscars to potentially win. And if she wins Best Supporting Actress for the Oscars, and this actually leans heavily towards giving even more legitimacy to comic book movies. And I think that's kind of the thing. Comic book movies have been getting a lot more legitimacy in the awards categories lately. For a long time, they were kind of treated as like second-class citizens and stuff like that. We're still trying to push for animation to be treated that way. Like, animation isn't for kids, and we're still trying to push that stigma out of the cultural zeitgeist. Like, just because it's drawn doesn't mean it's for kids, you know? And there's still at least 2 generations before millennials that's like ingrained into them, that if it's drawn, it can only be viewed by kids. But millennials grew up in a period of like, hey, cartoons aren't just for kids. You know, which is so funny because you've got a generation of people that grew up with like the generation before me, Generation X, like they grew up with The Simpsons, so they should know. They grew up with The Simpsons. They grew up with Futurama. We're not even
King of the Hill.
We're not even gonna get into Rick and Morty yet, because by the time Rick and Morty came out, Rick and Morty is the millennial version of like that Simpsons generation, you know? That's so they grew up with King of the Hill, they grew up with The Simpsons, they grew up with Futurama. Dude,
Family Guy.
nope. Family Guy was millennial.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Family Guy was millennial. Millennials were adults when Family Guy came out. I'm talking about Generation X. It only counts if it came out in the 90s. Family Guy was the 2000s. Futurama started. No, Ren and Stimpy. Ren and Stimpy was Nickelodeon. It is not adult. Yep.
Yeah, definitely not. Although they tried to have an adult version of the show,
humor.
It did not work.
It had teen humor, not adult humor.
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead.
That's still more teen humor, not adult humor. But
Very
yes.
much.
Yeah. I would say the adult humor is more kind of the Simpsons era-esque stuff. So The Simpsons was like the 80s, early 90s, right? Did The Simpsons come out in the 80s?
First episode aired in '89 as a skit.
Okay.
Then '92, I think, was when the first actual episode came out.
Okay, so Simpsons, and then probably King of the Hill, I think, came out in the 90s, right?
Yes.
Yeah. King of the Hill came out in the 90s. Did Futurama come out in the 90s, or was that
1999?
Oh, just barely made it. All right, so
Yeah,
the
but
first
Family
one was
Guy
99.
did too. Family Guy was 99.
Family Guy. Okay, so Family Guy does count. Okay, there we go. I thought Family Guy came out in the 2000s, but oh yeah, there we go. So Futurama and Family Guy just made it.
South Park 97.
Oh God.
Yeah, South Park. Yeah, South Park. Oh my God. Yeah. Dude, the South Park movie came out when I was in the military. Because we were singing that shit on the freeway.
Not even real country anyway.
Biggest in the whole wide world.
Bro, we were singing the Buffy musical back in the military. Don't even get me started.
Jesus.
Yeah. All right. So anyway, but yeah, Angela Bassett winning. That's honestly, I'm really happy for this. I'm really excited for this. I saw the movie. I think she absolutely killed it. She is 100% deserving of this award. If you have seen Wakanda Forever, what do you think about this win? Let me know down in the comments or in the chat. I want to know what you guys thought of her performance. And do you think this is a worthy win? Or is it about damn time that actors in comic book movies got some recognition that isn't just for the Joker? Because comic book movies, all right, here's the thing. So many people say that Heath Ledger won because he died. And no, fuck you.
No.
That performance was fucking ungodly good. And we talked about this earlier, the Michael Jai White thing. Dude, Heath Ledger didn't die because of like the Joker getting in his head or what. Dude, they straight out said he wasn't running off mumbling to himself when they called cut. He wasn't running off doing his own thing. He was talking with people as Heath when they called cut. He dropped the accent and he was asking people questions, working with them, perfecting his craft. He wasn't method acting the entire time. Like, he was having a ball. The whole thing where he goes and does the in the nurse's outfit where he does the freaking hand sanitizer thing. That whole thing was improv.
When he's walking away,
the blasting cap,
one of the
blasting cap thing
was late. He just kept
that was him improv. That whole thing was improv.
Yeah.
There was so much improv stuff where he was having a blast, dude. 100% a blast. Michael Jai White got in there and was asking questions of the director. I'm saying the director because for some reason, Christopher Nolan. There, I blanked on his name for a sec. But he was asking asking Nolan, like, "Hey man, would my character do this? Everybody around me is British. Shouldn't we be like having an American accents and stuff. And he's like, I never thought of that. What do you think? And he was like, wait, what? And so, like, it was such a chill and relaxed atmosphere. He was like, dude, this is the most relaxed shoot I've ever been on. Not to mention it was the most relaxed big budget shoot he's ever been on. Like, it was just so chill. And they were cracking jokes and everything. He straight up said, dude, we probably wasted so much time before filming just because we were cracking jokes, and then we were like, oh yeah, we got to film the thing. And then they started filming and just went into it and had a ball. But yeah, dude, for all those people that are like, Heath died because of the Joker, he and several other members of the cast have confirmed that is absolute horseshit. Heath died over a year after they had already ended filming. That shit was way in the rear view by the time that happened. Get that shit out of your head. Heath Ledger didn't die because of the Joker. That's bullshit. Anyway, moving along. But yeah, Joaquin Phoenix did a phenomenal job in his Joker movie as well. But
he did.
But comic book movies are not just about the Joker. All right. So it's about damn time that we got some more representation for actors in comic book movies. So I'm really excited to see that. Scarlet Bonds. Yup. Arceus 2. Hello, Kenneth. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate it. All right. So next up on the docket. Let me know what you guys thought of the Angela Bassett win, and if you saw her speech, let me know what you thought of that. All right, we interrupt that bit of Marvel news with more Marvel news.
Marvelous.
I see what you did there, and I love it. So yeah, apparently, and I'm so glad I don't watch the sports ball. Apparently, some people had to sit through, because they didn't show this trailer at halftime like apparently they used to do, like apparently everybody's used to happening. They didn't show it until the third quarter.
That's where I saw it.
And apparently everybody was pissed because it was like the worst fucking football game. It was a college football game, and everybody was like, God damn, this is a fucking boring ass
worse
football
for
game.
Everyone who wasn't a Georgia fan.
Apparently, yeah.
Let's put it that way.
Well, I don't care about
that.
I don't care about college football. I didn't watch the game.
I kind of care. I only care because it's the dogs. Otherwise, I'd just be like, I don't give a shit. I'm just here for money.
I don't have a I'm glad.
Yeah, I was working.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm happy that you set me up for this. I don't have a dog in this fight. All right, there we go. No, I didn't watch the game. I don't sports ball, dude. So they're like, hey, did you watch the game? Sports. Just get a shirt on that says sports. Anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I believe that is a shirt somewhere.
It is. Phil DeFranco sells them.
Yeah.
Anyway, here's the thing, guys. The trailer came out. I saw it on YouTube. It is Kangalicious. There is so much Kang going on in this.
The Conqueror.
There is so much Kang going on in this, and if you think that I did not immediately jump back over to Loki just to watch that last episode so I could get more Jonathan Majors time and see He Who Remains again, you're out of your damn mind. Once again, for all the people that shit talk Phase 4, you go fuck yourself. Phase 4 was actually good. There was a lot of things to like in Phase 4.
Loki was a really fun show.
Loki was fucking phenomenal. For everybody that shits on Phase 4, like, okay, I get it. You may not have liked this. You may not have liked that. I personally, I am in agreement with a lot of people. I wasn't a fan of Eternals. Eternals was mid to me. I didn't really like it.
Why does Eternals exist?
Yeah, and it didn't have any broader... Here's the thing. It didn't have a lot of broader effects on the MCU as a whole. Like, I didn't see... Like, there's a big
All we
fucking
have is
giant
a new
creature.
big bad, and that's it.
We have a giant fucking creature sticking out of the ocean. Outside of that movie, no one's talking about it. Like, okay. Bro, here's the thing. The one major event that is affecting everything in the MCU is Loki.
Yeah.
Because they opened the multiverse. and
yeah.
oh shit! Oh shit! Stuff going down. I can hear Jar Jar Binks in my head. You people gonna die. like, dude. All right, but we got that Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer, and we're getting Kang proper. We're also getting MODOK. What? Did you guys see MODOK in that fucking trailer?
Yeah.
It's funny though because like I started watching this just because like I don't think I've seen this trailer yet. I gotta catch up, and then it starts and I'm like, no, I have seen this trailer. Where? You started talking about the football game, and I had to sit there and remember. It's like, oh yeah, I was in front of a register at that time.
So, funny story. There's a lot of speculation right now as to whether Ant-Man's gonna survive this movie.
I mean, he is one of the
here's the thing.
oldest human superheroes.
Here's the thing, guys. Everybody's like, is Ant-Man even gonna survive this? Oh my god. And we're like, here's the problem, everybody. He's going up against Kang. Kang isn't an Ant-Man villain. He's an Avengers level villain.
Now this is an Avengers level threat.
Yeah. Here's the thing you got to understand. He who remains was the nice version of Kang. And he let Thanos happen.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this again. He let Thanos happen. You know what that means? Without stones, he could have stopped Thanos. Yeah. Without Infinity Stones, Kang could have stopped Thanos. One more time for the people in the back that it hasn't synced in yet. Without Infinity Stones, Kang could stop Thanos.
So, it's not even just that he let it happen. He fucking wrote that it happened. He made it happen.
To quote the man himself, every step that you took, I paved the road. You just walked down it. And I'm like, God damn this man. God damn this man. Kang is crazy. Like, he's crazy. And here's the thing. This is just one variation of him. This is one variant. He has multiple. And if you keep your eye on the text, it says this is the beginning of his dynasty. Remember, we've got Avengers Kang Dynasty coming up, followed by Secret Wars. Shit's gonna get crazy. And they're talking about they're gonna push back. They're pushing back the dates for some of the MCU now. They're pushing back the release dates for the MCU because it looks like they're adding more stuff to Phase 5 and Phase 6.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. And it also sounds like RDJ could be coming back.
Thank God.
As Tony Stark. I mean, guys, it's a multiverse. If you don't think RDJ is coming back, you are out of your damn mind. If you don't think we're getting Cap back, if you don't think we're getting Tony back at some point, even if just for a little while, you out your damn mind. And, by the way, guys, Tom has already signed back on for another 3. We getting more Spidey content. And if you think we're not getting Spidey Venom, bitch, please. And if you think we're not getting another team up with the other Spideys, come on. I'm so looking forward to this shit.
I would love to see him somehow meet Miles Morales.
Yes.
That would be great.
I would love for like at least I would like for the others to meet another Avenger besides just Doctor Strange. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be great.
Could you imagine if the other Spider-Man met Tony?
God.
man. Just have Toby meet Tony.
God.
It's like, hey, excuse me, who are you?
Who are you?
I'm Spider-Man.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, no, I'm not even gonna question that.
It's like, I'm Peter.
Just-
I'm sorry, what? I'm Peter Parker? But I thought you were Peter Parker. I am. What? Multiverse. What? Spider-Verse. What?
Just imagine if they got to know each other in
Yeah.
character enough, or there'd just be nothing but sass back and forth.
Dude, if you thought
there would be tons
if you
of sass.
here's the thing. If
Dude,
you thought
him
Tony,
and Andrew Garfield would be hilarious.
here's the
Yes.
thing. If you thought that Bruce Banner and Tony Stark were the Science Bros, get the proper Peter and Tony stuff going together with the Science Bro talk. Oh my
Oh,
god. Oh my god.
I still love that moment in I think it was Far From Home. Turns
All
on AC/DC. Oh, I love Led Zeppelin.
So funny. All right.
Oh, shit.
All right. So back to Ant-Man. This is gonna go ahead. Z Killer. You can ask a question, but remember we're
Ask
doing
away.
the news, so it depends on what you ask. We may or may not be able to answer your question. All right, so going back to Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, dude, that shit looked intense. The Kang that we're getting is proper Conqueror. This is proper Kang the Conqueror. Holy crap! This is how you start off Phase 5. All right, so everybody's been saying that Phase 4 had them kind of underwhelmed. This. Holy shit, it feels like the hype has returned to Marvel. It feels like that proper, oh my god, I really got to see this. Like, holy crap. My speed run on Bloodborne. Can I rate your speed run? Here's the thing. I don't know anything about Bloodborne. So, can't tell you. I don't play sports.
You're talking to the wrong crowd,
Yeah,
bud. Sorry.
I do not play Soulsborne games.
Nope.
Yeah.
I do not like to rage. I break shit.
I play games to relax, not to break 4 controllers and spend $600 on a new console. Again.
I broke an Xbox controller one time, and I made
tell
my
you this,
brother very
an hour and
pissed.
30 minutes sounds good.
Yes.
Like,
You lasted
I'm
longer
sure
than I
you did great, bud.
here's the thing. I've seen people spend days playing. So, yeah, not bad. I don't know, but also, thanks, man. You're welcome.
Yep.
Yeah, good job. I mean,
Well done. Good
Yes.
Good job.
Applause. to you, man.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
good job.
Congratulations.
I mean, you're sub 2 hours, so there you go. That's
Hey, I mean,
sub
That's
2
fantastic
hours.
for any speed run.
That's
I made
not
10
bad
minutes
at
and I
all.
died 5 times. I couldn't do it.
Here, my speed run is don't pick up the game.
There we go. See, I wasn't even talking about Bloodborne. My
I
first
never-
Souls
I-
game was the first Souls, and I hated it.
I know better than to. Oh, you're going to sub. Thank you.
Ew.
Appreciate.
I am 100% confident in knowing how sucky of a gamer I am.
Yep.
I'm not gonna play.
No.
I already know how good I am at being a failure. Yeah.
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 I have my whole life to tell me I'm a failure. I don't need a video game to do the same.
Oh my god. And I'm the guy that literally wrote in episode 1. I'm literally the guy that wrote the script for all of Log Horizon. So I'm the one that wrote the line for Akatsuki in episode 1 that she did a no death run of Dark Souls. So, like, I know that shit's insane, like doing a no death run of Dark Souls. You guys can learn. Don't worry. I can
There's no
learn.
learning. There is no learning. Thank you, though.
Okay, here's the thing. There's learning, and then there's having the ability. I don't have the second one.
Sure. I don't know what I got. It ain't that.
I have many things. I have many things. Proper bladder control. The ability to curse on command. Skills in Soulsborne games ain't one of those.
Yeah. To Sith Lord Revan, to your point, I'd say if
You
you
will
give me
play
like
just about anything if we pay
$20 an
you?
hour, I'll play it. Like I'll stream it. But you gotta hit me with that $20 every hour.
Yeah, if you could supplement,
Make it worth my while.
If you could supplement my income, that's what he's saying.
Absolutely.
Speaking of
right.
paying you to play games, Moon, when are you going to start playing Last of Us?
Whenever I get it.
Also, whenever he can stream it.
True.
Is it on PC or?
It will be
PlayStation
coming to
only?
PC. It will be coming to PC shortly.
So once it gets on PC, then I can get it.
yeah.
Then I can stream it and so on.
Okay. So I think
Oh,
the
dude, you
first
want to hear the
episode airs
crazy
tonight.
part? Revan, are you going to be playing Destiny with us tonight or this afternoon when we get done? Revan is actually lower light level than you. You can carry Revan.
Yay! Yay! Someone worse than me.
He's not worse than you. He just hasn't played in 2 years.
True.
He actually knows how to play. He's catching up on the mechanics because he hasn't played since Beyond Light, so he's actually getting all his darkness shit set up.
That hurt.
Yeah.
You think I can't play?
Well, I don't. It's not that I don't think you can. It's not that I don't think you can play. It's just that he's more familiar with like the setup for Destiny, but
Yeah, I got
everything that's new from the last 2 years he doesn't know about. So.
Oh boy! Ooh,
So
he gets
he's
to
playing
experience the
catch-up.
fun that is. What is it?
He has not played Witch
Shark?
Queen. He has
Oh my
not played Witch
God.
Queen. He has not played
Oh,
Witch
we
Queen.
get to go through that shit.
And he has the new seasonal content to go through.
Yep.
Yeah.
I haven't got through a lot of that.
Did you guys play The Forest? I have The Forest.
It
Yes.
is
You have The Forest.
phenomenal.
We
I
play
love
a good
playing
amount
The
of it.
Forest. Yeah. It's fun.
Yes.
I will let you out in a minute, sir.
I remember
All
the
right.
first time I downloaded it, Richie was like, "Here, this is your track. Run,
Run!
run."
Dude, we might play
So
The
I
Forest
did for,
sometime
like, an
soon.
hour.
We do need to play the. Oh yeah. I have like a little track that he ran around. I had him running around just
To
to
get the
improve his
endurance up.
endurance. Yeah, and then we're like, chop trees, build your strength. Like literally, we're doing that because we're like, dude, you can't go into a cave at the level that you're at right now.
Yep.
All right, so next thing up. What's our next topic? Oh God, I accidentally clicked the wrong thing. No.
Ancient Magus Bride
Magus
season
Bride.
2 trailer.
All right. A new trailer come out for Ancient Magus Bride. I have not watched it.
I still gotta see it. The first one.
The first season. Oh, dude, the animation for it's sick.
I just have to finish the first season, but just watching the trailer.
I
oh my
watched
God,
it a
looks
long
so
time ago.
nice.
I watched it a long time ago. I need to rewatch the series, to be fair. I really do.
Yeah, didn't season 1 come out in like 2014, 2015?
I don't know.
been a
When did
while.
it come out? That's a good question. By the way, guys, I switched browsers, so everything is new to me now. Like freaking everything. Like I had to re-sign into effing everything is new. So
2017.
2017. Okay.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
been about 5 years.
So guys, the server or the browser I switched over to is called Brave, and it's kind of like Google Chrome, except it does not eat up nearly as much.
And it has built-in ad blockers, and you'll never get an ad on YouTube again.
You'll never get an ad on YouTube. Bunch of other stuff. It has built-in ad blockers. It does not take up nearly as much memory as Chrome, and it brings over all your bookmarks and your
extensions,
your password saves, all that stuff. It brings all that shit over from Chrome.
It even has its own VPN that you can purchase.
Yeah. But I already have ExpressVPN. Not sponsored. But
I have
just saying.
Shark.
There you go.
I use Braves.
Game Shark. But yeah, Brave,
No,
highly
Surfshark,
recommend them.
actually,
Not
but-
sponsored, just highly recommend them. They're really good. I still have Google Chrome from time to time when I need it. But yeah, basically, I'm using Brave and Firefox. Firefox basically for all the Fat Dog stuff. Yeah, that's basically it. And yeah, now that I'm using Brave, because I use Brave now when I'm streaming, because when I'm streaming my games and I have Twitch pulled up for me on Brave, the amount of, because I was in the 70s on like memory, and then I switched over to Brave, and it was like 30, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
Okay.
Chrome
I'm
was
gonna look into Brave. All right.
Chrome was eating up so much memory, and I'm like, why? I have 30 gigs of memory, 32 gigs of memory. Why is it eating so much? And then I switched over to Brave, and it was just like 40% of my memory just dropped when I stopped using Chrome.
One thing I
Does
really like
anyone
about
ever
Brave,
use Opera?
Opera, I've heard good
but,
things.
Like it's good, but like Opera, you have to kind of, from what I understand, Opera is kind of like you have to know a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not as intuitive. Oh, so she's actually attending school this time.
Yes.
Before she was living. Okay, so she's attending college. Okay. That's right.
School
okay,
is
so
cool.
the first time she was okay. So the staff for the second season of The Ancient Magus Bride unveiled on Thursday the first trailer for the first trailer with English subs, main visual and cast for the. Oh yeah, that's right. It's coming out on April 6th.
Yep.
So there's a bunch of new images as I'm scrolling through this. Guys, remember everything that we're talking about, all of these topics, they are linked in the description if you want to check them out, because we source all of our conversations about our topics. The anime will premiere in Japan at 10 p.m. JST on April 6th. This series will stream in Japan on Amazon Prime. Crunchyroll will stream the anime worldwide, excluding Asia. And then there's a basic synopsis of the first series. It's one of those series that definitely you should check out. Like the story's really good. The animation is fucking beautiful. Definitely, it's a short series, so definitely one of those kind of watch along kind of things. It's fantasy magic, and fuck, is it gorgeous. Yeah, I can't. Oh, man, I can't watch the trailer, so I'm not gonna do a breakdown of the trailer because I want to make sure that I rewatch the first season. Do I play Valorant? No, I'm not good enough at competitive stuff like that.
The most competitive thing I do is Team Fortress 2.
I don't play League either, so don't ask about
Machine.
that. Still need to go back and rewatch season 1. Yeah, same.
Do a watch party.
We were talking about that. We do need to do watch party stuff. We need to do stuff like that because there's a bunch of stuff. I was thinking I should probably do seasonal content watch parties, but like at the same time, it's like we could do that over on Twitch, like have certain days where we do like watch parties, like we watch this, watch that, and then immediately delete it from Twitch.
Oh yes.
You don't even have to save a VOD of it.
How do we make it where it doesn't auto save the VOD?
That I'd have to go into my Twitch and recheck out.
Well, here's the thing: we auto save the VODs for all our stuff. Can we make it where we don't save that individual VOD?
I can check more. I can go into detail or check it when we're done, and I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, if we do it where we don't do that one individually, but we leave the rest of them that way, then yeah. But that's a thing I'd have to discuss with Tony.
Yep.
Yeah, because if we're doing it on PhatDog, that's fine. But if we do it on my channel, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we have to, we can do it on my channel because I don't have VODs enabled anyway.
All right. Yeah. So, well, I'm trying to get more like attention on my channel too because I'm doing.
Yeah, that's fair.
You guys will be the best trio for horror games.
We have played Phasmo, and I was doing it on.
Speaking of Phasmo, I just uploaded from my Twitch channel over to YouTube. I've been transferring a bunch of stuff over from Twitch to YouTube, to my YouTube channel, and Phasmo was one of those things. So the Christmas stuff that we did for Phasmo is now up on my YouTube channel. So there we go.
Cool.
Good stuff there. So yeah, when we did the Christmas run and I got my Christmas snow globe trophy thing, It's over there.
Cool. Cool.
But yeah, I think the next thing that I'm probably gonna be raising for, because everybody's bugging me about, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna get gifted to me because you guys are fucking sadists. And somebody's probably gonna do it to me tomorrow because one of you assholes is gonna think it's a funny birthday gift. Dead Space remake is coming out at the end of the month. So,
Oh boy.
yep.
I'm looking forward to that.
On the 27th, that's when the Dead Space remake is coming out, and I'm probably gonna kill Callisto Protocol because I don't want to finish it. I don't
blame you.
I've not heard any good things about the ending of it. I'm probably gonna watch the ending of it and just get my end story stuff and see how it ended. But from what I heard, the story wasn't even worth completing.
After this, I can tell you exactly how it ended.
I'll just watch it. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll watch it. But like, I'm basically almost at the end, according to Fenris. Like,
Yeah, you have like maybe another hour's worth of gameplay if you die like every 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm really, really close to the end. I'm not like Callisto Protocol is not fun. It's not even scary. It's just really frustrating and anger inducing. It's rage inducing, and I don't want to continue. Like, I stopped playing and I don't really want to continue. Like, I wish I could refund that money, honestly, and spend it on Dead Space remake, honestly. Because I think it would be, yeah. It just, ugh. So yeah, it is what it is. But oh, dude, I'll be streaming. I'll do birthday streams tomorrow, like all day tomorrow. It's how it is. It's how it's gonna be. I'll be doing a fun birthday streaming content tomorrow. All right, last but not least, or maybe it is least. Who knows how we do things. Forspoken. All right, so I did already watch this trailer. The cinematic trailer for Forspoken came out. I like the trailer. I like how this game looks. I won't be getting it.
It looks gorgeous.
It looks gorgeous. It looks like it's going to be fun. I know some people are like, "Oh, it's a wait and see." If I'm not going to get it, and it's basically just because of the fact that it's exclusivity. It's exclusivity. It's exclusivity is the reason why I can't get it, and it's because it's exclusively PS5.
Yeah, have a good one, Z-Killer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
Yeah, later, Z-Killer. Thank you for coming by. Did you sub? I didn't hear the notification go off. He sub? I think he said he was going to sub, and if the notification went off but I didn't hear it, then I have to fix that. Huh. Did I fix the thing go off? You did sub? Okay, so there's an issue with the... Okay. So the alerts... Okay, so I'm going to have to go through properties. Okay, I'm going to have to go through dashboard and fix. Y'all go ahead and continue.
Yeah, it's going to be exclusive to PS5, but it will also be available on PC. I can understand why it's only for PS5 and soon, like next year, to be the Series X. It is a very graphics-intensive game, plus there's a lot in there that just PS4 and Xbox One cannot handle. It's like the medium.
Well, my question here is it fun? I love all these graphics, don't get me wrong. Is it fun, though? Is it worth my time?
I played the demo. It's not as bad as you would think, but it's still not worth.
So I'm going to have more
birthday.
fun out of Minecraft using its base texture pack than I will out of this game.
You'll have
made
more fun,
a flawed product.
You'll have more fun with Minecraft with a $20 texture pack than this game on launch.
I mean, I have fun with Minecraft on the base texture pack. Why spend more money than what I did to get fucking Minecraft?
Yeah, well, okay, so here's the thing. The demo, from what I understand, the demo was released before they fixed a lot of bugs and patches and stuff. And also it's from very, very early a game. So you hadn't unlocked much of her stuff either. So yeah, the demo is not the best way to judge it, from what I understand.
Yeah, it's fair, but if you're gonna put
So-
out a demo, at least make it like the best
Make it
they
a
can
good
make
way
it
to
be.
judge.
Exactly.
Like, oh my lord.
Like Resident Evil 2 remakes 1 hour demo they had. Phenomenal demo. Made me want to buy it even more.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no, I get you. But like at the
Right.
same time, dude, like
I understand we can't use it as a baseline baseline for the judging of it, but it's still something they're putting out to entice people to buy it. Therefore, it should be.
Should be fun.
understandable, but at the same time, demos don't work for RPGs. It's you're comparing Resident Evil to like a Final Fantasy-esque game. Apples to
that
oranges,
what it's
dude.
going
It's
to be?
not. It's not going to be the same thing. You're comparing two completely different genres.
I
So-
understand where you're coming from. I'm
Yeah,
just
survival
reiterating
horror,
that.
survival horror, and JRPG. We are not the same. You
So
know,
hold on. Is it? This is important. Is it turn based or is it like Kingdom Hearts?
I don't know. I'm not
It's
100%
like
sure.
Kingdom Hearts.
It's like Kingdom Hearts.
Okay. In which case, it should absolutely be more fun. The demo should have some fun. The demo of Kingdom Hearts 3, which was fucking phenomenal. I only got to watch some gameplay of it, but still, you got to experience a good amount of the
But
system.
to
You
be
got to have
fair,
a lot of fun
to be
with
fair,
it.
all right, I will grant you this. All right. Rather than here's where you went. Here's where I think you went wrong on your comparison.
Hmm.
You chose Resi 2. Fenris, what you should have compared it to was FF7 Remake demo.
I didn't play the demo for that.
That was where
Oh.
you fucked up. The demo for that was actually the opening first chapter, basically.
Oh.
Mm.
It was you start off at the train station all the way to the first boss fight. Once you finish the first boss fight,
Oh.
that was literally the demo.
So like the original Seven's demo.
It was
Oh,
it was literally the first boss fight all the way. It was literally the first boss fight. Once you beat the boss, that's the end of the demo.
That is the proper way to do these.
You don't run back. You don't run back after the bomb thing. You don't even do the bomb thing. It's just you beat the boss. That's the end of the demo. That was the demo.
See, and you're just reinforcing the fact that demos should be good enough to entice people and not something from
And you still had
6 months
you still
earlier.
had kind of the explanation. You still had kind of the explanation thing. So, all right, now that we've made the proper comparison with Final Fantasy VII Remake, now granted these are probably two different teams because Final Fantasy VII Remake they're working on Rebirth right now.
Yes, part 2 of 3.
Yeah, part 2 of 3, which I'm so excited about. Oh, that one's gonna be good. Which, by the way, guys, if you didn't know, 7 Remake on PC. It is so fucking good.
Yes, it is.
I actually already have 7 Remake. Got it for Christmas about a year ago. I just haven't touched it.
7 Remake Integrate on PC. Just saying. It's fucking phenomenal. I'm going to be playing it on my channel again very, very soon. It's so goddamn good. The sexy mods, bro, it ain't even about the sexy mods. My computer can actually handle going up in memory now. I have not touched 7 since I got my memory upgrade. Fuck if I'm not revisiting that soon. Jesus Christ. And I can play 10 again. Oh my God. So much good stuff. Dude, there's other mods on there that like there's gonna be so many good
Calm down,
quality.
Mario.
There's quality of life mods on there that are so good. But yeah, Forspoken looks good. it's kind of a wait and play because I want to play it on PC. I'm not buying a fucking PS5. I've got other stuff that require my attention. I need to make improvements to my PC. I need to make improvements to my mic quality and setup. I have to move. I've got life shit that is happening.
I would love to play Void Train. Ever since I watched Markiplier play it that first day, I've been waiting for it to come out on Steam.
Yeah, dude.
I want to play that game.
Also, dude, I ain't got time for that. I got RE4 Remake coming out. I want to play that motherfucker. Come on.
March.
I'm so looking forward to that. Also, here's the thing. They finally started talking about it. I'm so goddamn excited. Because here's the thing. No. The part that they talked about is the part that I'm looking forward to. Everybody else is talking about the beginning. They're like, oh, the horror in the beginning. And I'm like, fuck you.
I want to know more about the military island.
That's what they finally started talking about.
No.
And they were talking about regenerators. And I was like, yeah.
They're going to be so horrifying now.
That was the scariest fucking creature in the game for me. Everybody else was like, oh, this, oh, that. And I'm like, no, the regenerators were the creepiest goddamn thing. I hope they kept the breathing.
Oh, God, yes.
I sent my right hand to deal with you. Your right hand comes off? God damn it, Leon. I hope some of your quotes still make it. Mercer did such a good job in that game. That's Matt Mercer, his big debut role, man.
No, Resident Evil 4 original was Robert Mercer. Matt Mercer started playing Leon in the movies.
No.
Pretty sure it was.
Matt Mercer was RE4 Leon.
Sorry, it was Paul Mercer.
No, because I tried to get a hold of him. And I was talking to him about that stuff. And I tried to get a hold of Paul for the, hey, Dark Oracle, thank you.
Woo!
I tried to get a hold of Paul for the charity event we did in 2011 for the Japan earthquake and tsunami. Okay. And he was like, oh no, I'm sorry. Cause I was talking to him about Resi 4 and he was like, I wasn't the one that voiced that. I was 2 and 3.
Weird. Cause every site I'm staring at right now shows Paul.
It was Matt.
I just sent you a clip or screenshot of what I'm
I was
at.
talking to him about that and he was like, no, dude, it was Matt. And I was like, oh shit.
Weird.
Brothers?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh.
It was
interesting.
Now I know Matt was Leon in 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did a phenomenal job as Leon in 6.
My fee is way too damn good. God damn it, dude. I don't know why. And to be fair, the one shining ray of light in 6 was Leon's campaign. Because it was the only part that was horror. Everything else was just action. And I'm like, why?
There were so many nods in Leon's campaign to Resident Evil 2 and 3.
Yeah, right? Like a little bit of action, a little bit of horror. It was kind of everything. And then everything else was just...
And
Don't get me wrong. I liked Sherry's story. Like, there was some interesting stuff going on in Sherry's, but goddamn... Or Jake's, actually, I guess.
Oh. Still, there's a lot of information about Sherry that we didn't know about before 6.
Yeah, it was really interesting stuff. But thank you. Is it Dark Oracle or Dork Oracle?
Looks like Dork.
Dork Oracle.
Dork Oracle. That's hilarious. I love that. Great name. Thank you for being a supporter. Welcome to Fat Dog Support. Welcome to the cool kids table.
Yeah. Everything's cool here.
Paul Mercier.
Cool.
But back to Leon's campaign, at least in my opinion, it felt like it limited the amount of resources it gave you, even from enemy drops. So it felt more survival-lit.
Yeah, it did. But yeah, really looking forward to the RE4 remake. Same voice cast as 2, so at least they're being consistent this time with their voice cast. It's not changing all over the place, so if they keep the cast. I really wish they would do a Code Veronica remake.
Dude, everybody does, and Code Veronica needs one so bad.
It really does. All right. So that was actually our last story. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, Forspoken kind of a wait and see, especially for the exclusivity deal. The exclusivity deal is what's hitting. Plus, it gives us time to find out if it's actually worth getting. We will find out in here. We'll have enough time to know. And honestly, I've got other stuff in the meantime to keep me occupied. Shit. What? I got a month and a half until Lightfall? That's right. That's right.
Gonna be
We
great.
get our futuristic cyberpunk Destiny, bitch.
What?
Yes. Super
It's gonna
looking
be so
forward
much
to that.
fun with the new powers. Oh, I'm excited for that.
With Strand and being able to tether to basically anything. God, the amount of Spider-Man shit I'm gonna do in that game. I'm looking forward to it. All right. So guys, thank you so much. If you want to come hang out with us, I think Moon and I with Revan will be hanging out and playing a bunch of Destiny content. We're going to be running around doing some Beyond Light and possibly some Witch Queen and doing some new content. Witch Haven. Why not?
Shut up.
Witch Haven. Haven.
It's a haven
Why
for
not?
witches.
It's a haven for witches today. We're
going
to be helping out. We're going to be helping out with some stuff. Who knows? We're going to be Sherpa. He's going to be a Sherpa today. Moon, you get to be a Sherpa.
Yay! I get to Sherpa someone. Yes. It's going to be such a wonderful thing. It's
All right. For those So for those that were wondering about the Phasmo thing, here it is. I'll paste it. There we go. There's the Phasmo video I was talking about. If you want to check that out, that's on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to find. I gotta scroll up for a second. Okay, so there we go. I did recently change my Twitch name. It's no longer Like Zoinks Gaming. So if you went to twitch.tv/LikeZoinksGaming, you won't find me. It no longer exists. So there you go. That's the new name, new channel. Richie Roberts 16. That's me. So if you want to come check that out, we should be on in about 15 minutes. I have to do some rearranging with OBS Twitch streams. I also updated a lot of the sound alerts because I've been playing Mass Effect, so I added Mass Effect sound alerts. Anybody remember the old school gamer poop Mass Effect stuff? Report back to the ship. Will bang okay? That kind of stuff. Yes, I have added that. About owning females. Yeah.
I'm Master Chief, and this is my favorite Master Chief. No. What was his name? Oh, no. Commander Shepard.
I've got, all right. So funny story. I have one of those, but it's slightly rearranged. It says, I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite stream on Twitch. It's like, yeah, I have that added.
That's awesome.
And then, I've got some other funny shit on there, including if you, special stuff for subscribers. I have some sound alerts that are only for, that are sub only, including, the ghost saying fun stuff like "Twinkle, twinkle, assholes." So that's a fun one. It's just absolute fun times. We're gonna play a little bit of Destiny. We're gonna have some fun. We're just gonna chill, have a good time, good vibes, and yeah, man. So this has been your Fat Dog News, and for those of you that missed it earlier, all of the main Log Horizon episodes have been subtitled. So the Christmas episode, all 12 episodes. I'll be working on 10.5, which is basically the first 10 episodes of Log Horizon Abridged, just Kai'd, in a way. If you want to call it Log Horizon Abridged Kai, that kind of makes sense. And then, that's the last one I got to work on for that. I don't know if I'm going to subtitle the Get Good edition. I don't know if necessarily it has to, since it's just kind of a rehashing of episode 1. And I've already subtitled that. So maybe, I don't know. It's all Akatsuki all the time. So it's just like, if I subtitle it, every voice is just going to be Akatsuki as Akatsuki. Like, it just makes no sense for me to subtitle it, honestly. But maybe I will. Who knows? I'll take a look at the script and we'll see. Because some of it may have changed, but I mean, to be fair, yes, hold on. I will let you out in a second. You little goober. Roommate's home and he wants out. He's like, but he's here and I want. Toby, look at me. Come here. You have to say goodbye to the audience. You are Stream Puppy today.
Yes.
So that having been said, I will be getting to work on Slime next week. So we'll get to the Slime episodes, getting to subtitle that. Thankfully, there's only 8 of those coming up. Have some good news to deliver to you guys for Slime. One of the big things that's actually slowing down the Carry On My Wayward Son thing is that the guitar stuff is taking a little bit of time. Guitar is a little annoying for Calvin. But the Slime song is piano. We're not using guitar for that. It's predominantly piano. So arranging and composing that, not going to take nearly as long. It's going to be a lot easier. So yeah, it's going to be a lot easier for us to put that together. And then we should have that put together. I'm going to get my hard drive and all the stuff that got saved from that hard drive or recovered from that hard drive back soon. So hopefully, fingers crossed, one of those things will actually be the credits that I put together. And so hopefully we have that. And if so, I don't have to redo the season finale credits for Slime 9. And that will save us a buttload of time if that's the case. And yeah, good times. Good times. Good times.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, that having been said, guys, whew, what a boatload of time that will save over the course of this. You dork. You
Yes, I
utter
am.
dork. Anyway,
Yep.
if that's the case, we should have an ETA for you rather soon on when Slime 9 will be coming out. We just have to get a bass track set up for everyone to sing to, for the parody, for Rimaruya, which is the name of the song. Of course, patrons will get the song first as an immediate download, and then we'll have a link in the video where you can actually go if you want to grab the song, listen to it, wherever it all. See you in a few for Destiny for D2. Yeah, dude.
Woo!
And then yeah, that'll basically be it. Spotify, iTunes, wherever Calvin wants to put it, that's up to him. But yeah, if you're a patron, we will have a download for it. You get it immediately if you want to download it, because you participated in the creation of this. You paid for it, basically. So yeah, patrons get it for free because they're better than everyone else.
Yeah.
They're better than the rest of you, Daves.
The patrons weren't Daves.
Well, I mean, technically they're still Daves. They just paid to stop being called Daves.
They're
Oh,
paid.
so they pay their monthly microtransactions.
Exactly. Good Burger said it best. He's a Dave. She is a Dave. They're a Dave. We're all Daves.
They're all Daves.
You weren't ready for that, were you?
No.
I love it.
Dave is such a gender neutral term. Toby is such a Dave. You're such a Dave dog. All right. Toby, you ready to say bye? Ready to say goodbye to everybody? All right. Hi. Hi, I'm Richie Roberts. Or bye, I'm Richie Roberts. I have been your Minister of Science and Technology.
Bye, I'm Moonlight Sparks. I have been your Minister of Arceology. Praise Arceus.
Hi, I'm Fenrir Sarun, your Saint of Snackos, who was incredibly late today for good reason.
I love that Spider's like, at least Dave's aren't Karens. I was like, oh, you.
Ooh.
Here's you want to know what the funny story is? Here's what I learned last year. Dave is actually the male equivalent of a Karen. That's what I learned last year. So actually, yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. So Karens and Daves are actually the same thing. It's just that.
And they both want to talk to your manager.
Yeah, they both want to talk to your manager.
I don't want to talk to you anymore, please.
So, with that having been said, I would like to see your manager, please. I thought they were
no.
Kevin's. Nope, they're Dave's. Yeah.
Kevin is actually
You
cool.
gotta understand how much that made me laugh when I heard about that. I was like, oh my god, Dave's or Karen's, but male. That made me laugh so much.
Because, like, would you think of Kevin Bacon as a Karen?
No. But I sure
Exactly.
do know a Dave or two.
Oh, yeah.
All right, guys. We will see you shortly over on my channel if you want to come by, hang out with us, and be silly and make a bunch of noise with sound alerts. Lastly, there are a lot of sound alerts that I made for 0 bits, so you have more than just channel points that you can spend and make a lot of silly sounds and stuff. So have fun with that.
Yeah.
Bye!
Bye-bye!